Alright, some people asked for a review of these gloves. They just came in. So this is just part one unboxing. Let's see what we got. Like their symbol there. Kind of reminds me of Ruger. Anyway, let's see what we got. Maybe. Alright. So we got our right with a bunch of tags, and we've got our left with no tags. Leather is pretty nice. It's a little soft. I mean, that's probably good for comfort. I don't know how great that's going to be for protection, but I don't know what kind of leather it is. Got some reinforcement in here. This is the control. Turn them on and off. You can feel the knuckle protection in there. And then they do allegedly have the tips and the thumb and the index for operating your cell phone. Touch screens. Got a cuff, Velcro, and a wrist strap. Now these are extra larges, which is the same size as my regular gloves. So we'll see how they fit. The insulation, I think it said 200 grams on the back and 100 grams on the palm. And that feels about right. Let's see how it fits. Feels similar to my regular gloves. Good flex, easy to flex. They don't feel ginormous like some winter gloves. I mean, they are a little bulky in the fingers. Fits pretty good. I'd say it's pretty consistent with my regular gloves. Not 100% sure how easy it's going to be to get this gauntlet over my sleeve, but we shall see. So that's the left and the right. Yeah, fits pretty good. This, the gauntlet over here feels a little bit bigger. That looks a little ganked up right there, like they screwed up in the sewing, maybe. Let's see, this one's not that way, is it? No. Yeah, something's... I think it's the pouch inside that's holding it. So there's a pouch on the underside of the gauntlet. Whoa, that is some serious Velcro. There it goes. Yeah, I think that Velcro was holding it folded over a little bit. And there's a little connector in there to hook it up to the battery. And the battery pack's supposed to fit in that little pouch there. That must be a fairly small battery. Same thing over here. Yeah. So there's the gloves. They look pretty nice. The leather is really nice. Like I said, though, it's a little on the soft side. I don't know how much protection it's gonna provide in a spill, but alright, batteries must be in here, I would think. Yeah, there's one battery pack. This is the charger. USB-A. Sweet. It's got one charger to charge both batteries simultaneously. I don't know how long it takes to charge them. And then the other battery. Alright, well that's it. Box has directions on it. Let's see. Before use, charge both batteries using the USB charger supplied. Using the cable found inside each glove cuff pocket, connect each battery, insert each battery into the cuff pocket and secure by closing the Velcro tab. Press the controller button to start, change the heating mode, and turn off each glove. The glove is turned off when no LED light is lit. Ensure the batteries are at least 75% charged when stored or not in use. Use caution when using glove in rain, and ensure cuff is inside of jacket sleeve. Oh, that's special. I always put them on the outside. Do not leave highest temperature setting on for prolonged periods. When possible and when not in use, ensure the glove is turned off. Check the condition of your hands and do not use in case of skin irritation. Do not tumble dry, do not iron or dry clean, do not wring or twist the glove dry. This will damage the heating elements, and do not bleach. It's got the little sliver of a British flag there, but at the bottom here it says made in Indonesia. Special. So that's it. That's the unboxing. There they are. I'm going to try and get out for a ride tomorrow and test them out. It's supposed to be high tomorrow. It's supposed to be 41. I don't think it's supposed to rain tomorrow. It rained all day today. All the snow's melted off, so shouldn't be an issue there. So yeah, I'll get back with you when I get a chance to take them out for a ride.
Alright, let's go for a ride. See how these work. As I thought, they're a little tricky to get over the jacket. They become even a little snugger with the batteries in there. But they're alright. The cuffs, the gauntlets aren't super long, but they'll get over the jacket sleeves. Alright, here we go. No, I haven't. Oh, I didn't even turn the gloves on. Damn it, man. Alright. Well. They're actually pretty warm without the heat on. So the temperature out here today is, I think it was 42. Real feel was like 30. It's really not all that cold. But I guess I should pull over up here and turn them on just so I get an idea if they actually heat or not. Honestly, the heat's not needed right now. They're pretty warm without it. Let's pull right in here, I guess, on this little dirt road. Alright, let's see. Well, they're on 100%. That's probably way beyond what's necessary. But we'll see what happens. Yeah, it's actually really pretty out today. These gloves are not necessary. Well, I mean, the heat's not necessary. The gloves themselves are great. So I can feel the gloves heating up. They are pretty warm so far. But again, I don't know how well they would do in really cold weather. And the heat's really not necessary today. It sure would be nice if the maps was working worth a damn. I gotta figure that out. And trying to figure it out with these gloves on is like, forget about it. The tips are just too bulky and not fine enough, so you know, trying to pick on something on the screen is like almost impossible. Alright, let's roll. So I got the camera and my handlebars working, and I've got the Insta360 on the side, and then I got the camera on my helmet, still dealing with the same goofy microphone setup I was doing last time, so my voice is probably all kinds of distorted. And my glasses keep fogging up on me, which is kind of annoying. So I got my visor open. I can't recommend a helmet that doesn't have a notch that allows you to open it, just a crack at the bottom. Because once your glasses start fogging up, the helmet's not going to allow enough airflow without the visor cracked open to clear them up. The primary goal of this ride, though, was to check these gloves out, and so far, they are fantastic. Plenty warm. The heating elements are on the back of them, they're not on the palm. So all the heat's coming from the back of your hand, which is fine. They're not really as hot as I was expecting them to be, but they're okay. I guess you can only expect just so much out of some little 7-volt lithium-ion batteries. In terms of the bulk, yeah, it's a little annoying. Like I said, they're not the worst I've ever worn. But they're definitely not the same as my year-round, you know, street gloves. But I don't have any trouble operating the controls, so let's see if this dog chases me. So, somewhere over on the right here is supposed to be an off-road riding area that I wanted to see. But because I didn't make that right turn, I'm not going to see it. But it's right over here on the right. Well, I guarantee you these gloves are perfectly suited to 40-degree weather. No problem at all. A lot of wind, crosswind coming off this field over here. Bringing in the fresh smell of the country. Manure. So I don't know how long I'm into this ride, what, 25, 30 minutes now? gloves are wonderful. My suspicion would be if something starts getting cold, it'll be your thumbs. Because it doesn't feel like there's any heating element that goes out on the thumb. I don't feel any heat there. It's just I feel the heat on the backs of my hands. So I think these gloves are actually perfectly suited for winter riding. I don't know what they would be like. So for like a long adventure tour over days, many hours, they're not gonna cut it because the batteries on high only last, I think it said 2.5 hours. So unless you brought extra batteries with you, they'd run out before your trip was done. But for commuting, they're pretty good. Plenty warm enough for this temperature anyway. Now, are they worth the money? I don't know. They were really expensive. $300 basically. Which is a lot for a pair of gloves. They are high quality. I don't know, who knows what the longevity is going to be on them, the seams and all that. The quality of the leather it's really nice leather. I suspect it's some kind of goat skin. It's pretty thin and soft. These gloves are actually getting a little too hot now. I think my hands are sweating. I mean, they're not painful. They're just too warm for the conditions. Oh, this is clay. Well, I might as well just head home. The gloves work. They're still heating too, by the way. Heating good.